Imagine waking up to the sound of thunderous footsteps outside your window. Dinosaurs have returned, not in a museum, not in a movie, but alive and roaming the earth. Humanity would face its first morning sharing the planet with creatures from 65 million years ago. At first, panic would spread across cities. Cars would screech to a halt as herds of triceratops crossed highways. People would flee skyscrapers as flying pterosaurs circled the skies. The modern world would feel fragile under ancient giants. Scientists would rush to study them. How did they return? Were they resurrected through genetics, or did nature hide them in some untouched corner of the world? Labs would buzz with urgency, searching for answers before chaos consumed society. Zoos and wildlife reserves would be overwhelmed. No fences could hold a brontosaurus or a charging Tyrannosaurus rex. Governments would debate whether to protect the creatures as endangered species or treat them as threats to human survival. Farmers would face disaster as herds of herbivorous dinosaurs trampled crops. A single Brachiosaurus could flatten an entire field in minutes. Food shortages could begin almost instantly as agriculture struggled to adapt. Cities would build defenses. Walls, electric barriers, and patrol drones would become common sights. Urban life might feel like living in a fortress, as humans tried to keep ancient predators out of their streets. The military would be called in. Tanks and helicopters might clash with predators like raptors or tyrannosaurs. The question would arise, should humanity fight for dominance or learn to coexist? Children might be amazed instead of afraid. To them, dinosaurs would feel like living superheroes, giant lizards from storybooks walking down the street. Wonder could balance fear, reshaping how humanity sees its place in nature. Tourism would explode. People would travel across the globe just to see a stegosaurus or ride in a helicopter above herds of sauropods. New Jurassic Parks would open, promising adventure and danger. Scientists could try to tame or even domesticate dinosaurs. Imagine a future where a triceratops pulls a cart, or a velociraptor acts as a guard animal. Humanity might seek ways to turn danger into usefulness. Scientists might discover medical miracles hidden in dinosaur biology. Their immune systems, evolved in a different era, could inspire cures for modern diseases. But capturing and studying such giants would be dangerous and controversial. Extinct predators like velociraptors could devastate rural towns. Smart, fast, and deadly, they'd sneak through alleys and farms at night. Humanity would need new defenses, perhaps robotic guardians or specialized hunting teams. Global trade would shift. Air travel might become risky with giant pterosaurs in the skies. Shipping routes could change if marine reptiles like mosasaurs reappeared. Humanity's transport network would need massive redesign. Culture would shift dramatically. Dinosaurs would appear in movies, books, and video games, inspiring a new wave of art and creativity. They would become icons of fashion and design, decorating clothes, murals, and festivals. Toy stores would overflow with dinosaur figures, while children's cartoons would turn them into heroes. Dinosaurs would reshape not only science but also everyday imagination and culture. Climate and ecosystems would suffer. Giant dinosaurs would eat forests, reshape rivers, and compete with modern animals. The balance of nature could collapse, forcing humanity to choose between dinosaurs and today's biodiversity. Black markets would emerge. Poachers might hunt dinosaurs for skins, bones, or even exotic pets. Illegal trade could make the creatures even more endangered, sparking international conflicts over protection. Entertainment would change forever. Movies, games, and sports could now include real dinosaurs. Imagine dino races in stadiums or concerts with a brontosaurus as part of the show. Humanity would commercialize the impossible. Over time, people might adapt. Some communities could live side by side with herbivores, building towns around them like living monuments. A new human-dinosaur coexistence might emerge, reshaping culture and daily life. Humanity would still fear the predators. Even if coexistence with some species was possible, Tyrannosaurus rex and raptors would always remain dangerous. Special zones or no-go areas might be created to keep humans safe. In the end, a world with dinosaurs would be both terrifying and breathtaking. humanity would rediscover its fragility and creativity, learning that survival isn't just about technology, but about balance with forces older than history itself.